This is a Fox News alert. Breaking news on Obamacare. More previously unreleased documents highlighting serious concerns among top administration IT officials in the week before, days before, the disastrous website launch. Chief Washington correspondent James Rosen is here with the breaking details. Good evening, James.
Brett, good evening. These new documents often come with the names of the email recipients redacted. They shed further light on the testing of the Obamacare website and the alarm bells that some were sounding internally about the failures being encountered. Among those sending and receiving these newly disclosed emails were Henry Chow, the project manager for the HealthCare.gov website for CMS, that's the agency with oversight responsibility, and also Todd Park, the chief technology officer at the White House. On one email sent on September 26 of this year and received by Henry Chow, among others, an information services official at CMS named Akhtar Zaman described how on the preceding day, quote, on Wednesday, 9/25, the test finished with a lot of errors. Zaman continued, the individual app, race and ethnicity transactions were taking a long time, and eventually the system reached a break point after which everything started failing, unquote. Zaman went on, later in the Wednesday evening, we ran 2 more cycles of testing. Neither was successful, unquote. Well, the next day, Chow wrote to CMS staff in all caps, and I quote, I do not want a repeat of what happened near the end of December 2005 when Medicare.gov had a meltdown. This is to get your attention, Chow wrote, if I didn't have it already. Now, these documents were released by the House Energy and Commerce Committee, the GOP-controlled panel that had primary legislative oversight of Obamacare when it was first snaking its way through the Congress. These documents are an indication of a disaster in the making and responsible bureaucrats struggling to come to terms with a system they were finding to be deeply flawed, Brett.
And just to be clear, James, last week you heard the president say if he had known, if senior aides had known that the website wasn't ready to go, that they wouldn't have rolled it out.
Right, except that we do have Todd Park on some of these emails, and he is a high-ranking White House official.
Okay, James, we'll continue to follow it. Thank you.
Thank you.
As we told